You're listening to the Dave Canning Sports Show. Here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to her house. Welcome to her living room. But most importantly, welcome to the Dave Canning Sports Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. It is my favorite day of the year that doesn't involve a birthday or a holiday, but we may as well make it a holiday because it is Wrestlemania. Now, if you take the bad mouthing that everyone puts in towards WrestleMania 9 here on the internet, convert that to excitement, and that's what you have for me going into WrestleMania. It is the greatest day of the year for me because no matter how much people have made fun of me for being a wrestling fan for nearly 30 years, WrestleMania is always there. Every year.
Every year.
Every year. And what am I doing? I'm being a rude guest in her house because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second time ever in her house. Welcome back, my guest, my sister, Magnificent Margaret.
Hello, wrestling fans.
And everybody else, because I'm not picky about who watches this show, because God help me watch my show.
Please.
Oh, but like I said, WrestleMania 34, it is coming. It is here. We're ready to go.
This is it.
This is it. So, we're going to break down every match, all like 29 of them or whatnot, and good Lord.
This is like, wrestling's becoming like the Oscars now. It's just this 12-hour program.
I took off work because I'm going to be putting in a work shift watching this.
Brewing like a very strong pot of coffee.
You got
so
2 hours. You got 2 hours of pre-show. Then you got 5 hours of the main card. I'm not complaining, but good.
It is the Oscars. Mine is like the gowns. It's the Oscars. The girls
and
do
the
all their
political
hair and
statements.
makeup. That's not entirely true.
That's right. We do need to look at the 2013 Hall of Fame inductee. All right, but let's get started with the pre-show. We're going to kick it off with the 3 matches we have there. First up, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, before I tell you, I made a list. I made a list of everyone I think is going to win. Exactly. Going to find out who's naughty and who's champ. But, so I thought about who would win each match because I've watched all the videos from Cultaholic, What Culture, Wrestling with Regret, and I've seen their prediction videos and who I think is going to win. And she has no idea. She's the ultimate casual fan. I watch every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
That hurts.
No, but but that is what WWE's expecting. And you have been coming back into the wrestling fold. We're happy to have you. Who needs a social?
Should we do a disclaimer?
Disclaimer.
Should we keep
disclaimer.
it
Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
See, I knew that. I mean, everybody knows that.
Would you like your milk in a bag? Yes. Okay.
Ew. Anyway, the disclaimer is that I don't really watch wrestling anymore.
Boo!
I used to watch wrestling a lot, like he did, like a really big nerd. But that's when wrestling was not on like it is now. Like wrestling was on
once a week.
The weekends.
For an hour.
We were there when like Monday Night Raw started, and that was a big deal if our mom let us stay up that late to watch it.
And now we put in
we were,
5 hours
at school.
And we put in 5 hours at the Barclays Center watching 2 of it on a big screen for the 25th anniversary.
What was that? But
that was
but it was still the big 4. It was just Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Mm-hmm. But now there's like a pay-per-view every month.
We're watching a pay-per-view to catch up.
And we've got NXT on over here, and I don't even know what this is all about.
She doesn't.
Like the last time I watched NXT, I just watched these people get destroyed. The night
last
before
time
the
she
Rumble.
watched NXT, she thought it was that show where people hopped off a bus on MTV. Am I the only one who remembers that? All right. So, to the WrestleMania card. First up, pre-show.
Oh, that's where we were going with the disclaimer.
Yes,
so the point is that there's all these matches coming up tomorrow night.
She knows Ronda Rousey.
And Dave wants me to pick my preferences for winners.
Who do you think's going to win? That's all.
I don't know who's in matches.
So we're gonna
like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
spoiler: Andre the Giant is not going to win it.
Well, I figured his death had something to do with that, so.
You can pick anybody on the roster if you can think of one.
Well, I'm guessing
pass,
that
you
all
have
the
to.
people that are in the main show are not going to be there.
Probably. Do you want me to give you my guess first?
Go ahead, you first. Let's actually have someone who knows.
Everybody knows what WWE stands for. Walk with Elias. That's right. The greatest showman in the company today.
I do
the
know who
modern
that is.
era honky tonk man.
Oh my god.
Elias. Don't call him Samson anymore. Elias is going to work his musical mind into our souls, and we will all walk with Elias when he wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Okay, Elias it is.
All right.
That was easy.
Now, let's go to let's not name this after somebody who might be a little bit of a controversial character and call it the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal instead.
Now I can tell you my choice for this.
Who's going to win this?
Somebody has already won it.
Let's-
Women.
Tell me about
You
it.
said it's not political. Women have won
That's right.
the WrestleMania Battle Royal.
That's right.
Because women are coming up
That's right.
in wrestling.
That's
again.
right.
And legit
Woo!
wrestling. None of this... Can we swear on this show?
Try not to, Mom. Watch.
Alright, fine. None of this bra and panty shenanigans.
Mishigosh.
Shiitake mushrooms that they used to do. None of this...
Because
like,
I watched a lot of past
hair
WrestleManias,
pulling.
and my God, have we made leaps and bounds.
That stuff made me so mad.
Like,
And even, like, women's wrestling in the 80s, like, not, like, glow, but, like, in WWE wrestling was so limited.
Mhm.
They did these very short matches. Most of those women were, like, drugged up because they were, like, being abused by Moolah. And it was just, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was pitiful. I mean, you had these amazing female wrestlers, and they were not being used to the best of their ability.
Yep.
Look at Sensational Sherry, for instance, who is my
who
favorite.
they should have named this thing. You know what somebody said? They should have named it the Sensational Invitational.
Oh!
You're welcome, Vince. You're welcome. By the way, you can hire me. I'd love to be a writer. That'd be
Please.
great. Oh, I will
hire
work
me.
cheap. I
He'll
swear.
work for he'll pay you.
Exactly. I'll bring you coffee. I make a mean cup of coffee and a Keurig.
And a Keurig. Okay.
All right. So you're just gonna go with women in general
So,
winning.
but
it.
in general, not only the fact that they took Moolah's name, that they finally went, oops, that was a stupid idea.
Whoops.
That they took her name off of the match, so that women are now respected a little bit more because they took this awful person's name off and recognized it. But also because of how they're treating women now. Because they gave them their own Rumble. They're giving them this big
Give women
WrestleMania
a
Battle
chance.
Royal.
Give divas a chance.
They're giving these women a better chance in wrestling, and it's good wrestling. It's not
It is.
it's not shenanigans wrestling.
Yeah.
It's actually legit.
Pillow fight.
So-
Street fight.
So women are whoever wins, women
Wins.
win.
That's right. So we go from the battle royals to first title match, cruiserweight championship.
Wait, you didn't say your choice. For
Oh,
the
I'm sorry. That's
women's.
right. I'm picking Sasha Banks, the boss. That's
The
right.
boss.
That's right.
Yes.
If
I
you
know
watch
that's her
more
thing.
than Mondays,
I know that's what she does. I know she does.
I'm not
this
taking
thing.
that hug life. I'm not taking, which one of these copycat stables from SmackDown or Raw. I'm not taking my girl Mandy Rose from Yorktown. That's right, Yorktown's going to be the Battle Royal. Represent Westchester.
Represent.
Yorktown. But I'm going to go with Sasha Banks. I think she's going to, duke
Think
it out
she's
with
gonna
Bam.
sweep it out?
Yes.
I'm done.
Snoop
I swear
Dogg's cousin, Sasha Banks, wins the Battle Royal.
Is she really?
Yes, she really is.
Wow.
Yeah, you like that. Cruiserweight Championship, Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa.
Who do you got? I think she just answered it right there. Mustafa. You're going with Mustafa Ali. I'm going to go with Cedric Alexander. They've been building this up. He was supposed to fight He Who Shall Not Be Named because of stuff that happened outside of the company, we shall say. So I'm going with Cedric Alexander. Oh, remember, it was Enzo. Yeah. Bada boom! You're fired and out of the room. So that does the pre-show. Now we move into the main card. U.S. title, triple threat match. Champion Randy Orton defending against Bob Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. Not a triple threat match. It is a fatal four-way because we can't do exactly what Raw is doing. Who do you have and why?
Wait a minute. Why did you put a C here?
Because he's the champion.
Oh.
He's the champion. See? Put a little C there.
I'm learning.
See, we're learning.
See, most of what I do with wrestling is that I watch the wrestling YouTube channels and I listen to the Jim Cornette Experience because he's hilarious. So, he doesn't do stuff.
TYFYB. Google that if you need to know, because I'm not saying it here.
It took me a second to realize what you were saying, and that's... Anyway. Bobby Roode?
Bob Roode, yep.
Bob Roode. Well, you put Bobby.
Glorious!
I'm guessing this is not a relation to Rick Rude. I'm sorry,
No.
it's NXT?
I'm sorry, I'm just seeing, Roderick here.
Well, you could have paused this.
No. We'll keep going.
Let's see. I know some of these names. I don't know. Rusev's a pretty big guy, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's the
Well,
most over guy in the company. That's who I have winning.
You know
It's
what? Then that's who
Rusev
I'm
Day.
Then that's who I'm going to go
You're going to go with Rusev?
The bigger guy is obviously going to be the favorite.
All right.
Not, Yes.
Randy Orton. Ugh. So we go to the Raw Women's Championship match. We have Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, the champion, defending against The Rock's cousin, Nia Jax. The Rock's actual cousin, not that BS they try to sell you about a match that we'll talk about later on, which is going to close the show.
Well, then if you're The Rock's cousin, I've seen Alexa Bliss. She's like tiny.
She's 5 feet of fury. Beautiful.
Beauty has nothing to do with it. Like,
Nia Jax is also gorgeous as well. You look at her modeling photos, she's beautiful.
They're not all the gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
They're not glowing.
They're not.
Next, because we're at 12 minutes right now. We're only at the second match.
Oh, you're gonna edit this. So, all right, next.
So you don't. So who you going with?
Nia Jax, I guess.
All right, I'm going.
If you came up from the Samoans, like, you've already got like fate on your side.
I have an interesting thing though. I'm gonna go with Alexa winning it, but in like some sort of DQ BS dusty finish, in which Nia loses her mind and beats up Alexa, and then Miss Fabulous Carmella comes down the aisle,
I was like,
cutting and strutting, and cashes in, and Carmella leaves Raw Women's Champion.
Sure.
I like it. Telling you. So then we've got the SmackDown Tag Team Champion triple threat match, an actual triple threat match, not something I wrote wrong. The Usos, the champions, defending against the New Day, against the Bludgeon Brothers, those hairy SOBs.
I'm gonna go with the Usos.
You're gonna go with the Usos.
Again,
the
Samoans.
Samoan bloodline. I'm going with the guys who have the same kind of facial hair as me, except more impressive. I'm going with the Bludgeon Brothers because you don't just make them that big a deal and then just shoot the bed. And then IC triple threat match.
It's like every championship, like four people
seriously.
duking it
Well,
out.
I mean, that's the good thing about Mania. They got to get everyone on the card, So, what can you do? What can you do? The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, or Balor, as Ross Twiddell would say on Cultaholic.
I'm gonna go with Seth.
You're gonna go with Seth.
I'm gonna go with Seth.
I'm gonna go with the Miz.
Ooh.
I know he's like a month away from being the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
For real?
Yeah.
Like beating the Hunk?
The Hunk. The
Honky Tonky?
The Honky Perfect Meter, yeah. The Honky Perfect Mountie Meter, yeah.
Whoa.
I think that, pretty sure. So.
Well, now I don't want him to win. I don't want him to be Honky Tonky.
It's the honky tonk man.
He's a honky tonk man.
So yeah, new father, the Miz,
Who cares?
gonna be it.
That has nothing to do with wrestling.
I'm sorry, I'd choose James, but I can't. He's not in the match. So, so we'll go to the Raw Tag Team titles. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Braun Strowman, and a mystery partner.
My money's gonna be on Braun.
Braun, do you have any idea who his partner might be?
Bray? No, it wouldn't be Bray.
Somebody did suggest that. I wouldn't be. I don't
watch a lot of wrestling.
She loves her some Bray Wyatt.
I love Bray Wyatt. There's something about that beard and that mystery aura about him. I don't know.
I have Braun winning, and I think Big Cass is going to come in and be his tag team partner. He's a really tall guy. And so I think, like, Braun...
So he's got these giant guys
Exactly.
wrestling.
I think you have Braun Strowman and Big Cass be the tag team champions, and then Big Cass can eventually turn on Braun and go on continue on his heel run that he was on before he tore his ACL. So we'll see. Now, this one is not officially on the card. Some people are saying it's on the card. I'm not sure. And that's John Cena has been calling out The Undertaker since, like, January, saying that he wants a match with him, and The Undertaker has not responded at all. So we don't know if we're going to get a match, a confrontation, anything at all. So do you think anything happens between The Undertaker and John Cena? You know.
Sure.
Do you think a match happens? Do you know...
Or is it just going to be like...
Alice Cooper's guitarist is here. Okay, we can get behind that. All right. I was like, who are these people? My thing is this. I don't think there's going to be a match tomorrow on Mania.
This is a pretty full card.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's going to be a match.
Let's squeeze one more.
I think there's going to be a confrontation that, and maybe this is me being selfish because next year, 1 year from April 7th, Mania is at MetLife. And I would, like, literally just pee my pants with excitement tomorrow. Fair warning to wherever I watch it.
That's disgusting. You're going to be sitting on my couch. Please don't pee
Get me a pee-pee pad. Because I think they're going to set up John Cena versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 35. Undertaker states it will be his last match. And they can build up to the end of... Oh my!
How many times have we heard this?
If it happens, my God! My God!
Didn't he already retire? Now he's gonna come back.
How many people always retire and come back?
Roddy Piper.
Exactly! WrestleMania 8 was supposed to be his last match.
Macho Man.
Macho
Flair.
Man. Flair.
Everybody.
Exactly. So that's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed.
So wait, you think they would set up a match that's not going to happen a year from now?
They did it with The Rock and John Cena the first time, the night after WrestleMania.
This is why I don't watch wrestling anymore.
It's confusing.
Bring me Bryan Zayn, bring me Jim Cornette, bring me What Culture. Like, don't give me this.
And Cultaholic.
And Cultaholic, which I just started watching.
They're really good. So then we've got Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn get their win, they get their jobs back.
It's going to be Daniel Bryan.
No.
It's going to be Daniel Bryan. Nope. Because people are going like Fakaked. I don't know. I'm trying not to swear on the show.
As much as I want that to happen, I don't think it will. Because I think Daniel Bryan, is one of those guys. He knows that the business is always needing, in a way, help. You need to rub guys off the. Okay, that's not what I wanted to say. You got to help your fellow performers look good. So I think. And my buddy Chris said this a while back, that this had to be in the works since at least November. They're not going to just clear Daniel Bryan and then rewrite the story right here. So I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win the match, and Shane McMahon turns heel on Daniel Bryan. I think that's what happens. And then you can eventually get Shane versus Daniel Bryan for, like, control of SmackDown or something like that. They have my $9.99 every month. Does it really matter?
I think that Daniel Bryan, though, would be the favorite to win because that's a comeback
He's the favorite.
story. Because that's the comeback story everybody wants to see. He's gone through all this, like...
He's the biggest celebrity to ever come out of the state of Washington.
So all these people are going to be like, yesing for him. And they're going to want to see him win because it's his first Mania in 4 years? How many years?
3 years.
So
I think.
he finally gets
Yeah.
to come back and compete in a big pay-per-view, and of course everybody's going to want to see him win.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
So let's see.
Let's ask Jim Cornette.
What's next? The predictability of the show comes into play here, I think. We've got the mixed tag match between Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Team Olympic medals versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the
Wait,
Authority.
Does she have a medal?
Yeah, I think she won it in like jiu-jitsu or something like that. She won like a bronze medal.
Wow,
Pretty
you
sure.
learn something new every day.
USA.
I did not know Ronda Rousey was an Olympian.
Yeah, learn something.
I knew Kurt
More
Angle
you know.
was. I knew Kurt Angle was.
96 Atlanta, we all remember. With a broken freaking neck. It's Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey. Are you kidding me? Ronda Rousey pins or breaks Stephanie McMahon.
that's who my
Like,
money
come
would
on,
have been
It's
on.
not even a...
If she was wrestling by herself.
LOL.
She's gonna do it.
Exactly. SmackDown Women's Championship match. Title versus streak. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Who do you got?
Asuka.
8. Again,
I
this
mean,
is
come on.
the
Come on.
streak. The streak!
Oh wait, are we starting a new streak now?
She's at like 7,822 days or something like that. It's,
Of what?
undefeated.
Undefeated?
Undefeated. Undefeated. Undefeated.
Undefeated. That's someone's gonna be using Witcher Digit tomorrow.
Tell me how you use
That's a
undefeated.
redneck word. Undefeated.
Tell me how you use undefeated in the comments section below.
Can we get Jeff Foxworthy? Can we give
Undefeated.
undefeated to him? Be like, we got a new redneck word for you.
Undefeated.
Undefeated. Go ahead. Go ahead, undebeaten.
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 Well, I was thinking, do I want ketchup or mustard on my hot dog? Undebeaten. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I was trying to think debating. I got nothing. Undebeaten. I'll come up with one eventually.
So, are you picking Charlotte or are you
I'm picking
Asuka?
Asuka. It's Asuka. You kidding me? LOL. Asuka. Come on. Asuka wins. WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. The dream match that we've all been talking about since Wrestle Kingdom 11 or whatever it was that they fought at. But good lord.
Shinsuke. It's going to be Shinsuke. I saw him at the Rumble. Like, I'm basing a lot of this off of what I saw at the Rumble. It's Shinsuke. Shinsuke all the way.
Shinsuke. It's Shinsuke. We all saw how everyone freaked. That's his, thing. I don't...
Careful, you might be throwing up gang signs. Like.
Yeah, please. We all saw how the crowd went crazy when Shinsuke and AJ just blinked at each other during Money in the Bank last year. Imagine what we're going to do when they start punching each other viciously.
Do you know what this reminds me of the way you're talking about it? Is what was the Rumble where everybody got out? Like, the match wasn't over yet. They were maybe halfway through. And it was Hogan and Warrior. And they turn and they see each other. Is it 91?
That must have been 90.
No, it has no, it's earlier, I think.
No, 90. It was 90 because then they fought each other at WrestleMania 6.
Right. That's when they went title for title, right?
Yes. The ultimate challenge.
So they turn and they face each other, and everybody's like, ah!
Yep.
And then Damien Demento comes down as the next one. He's like, I'm not getting in that ring.
They all gave that Backlund look.
Yes, that... The Bob Backlund. You gotta put that clip in. The Bob Backlund. Wow, I really did it. Then they just stared each other down for the whole 2-minute break, and
Backlund is still in there.
The crowd was just losing their mind.
Last match of the night. I don't even know why we're discussing it. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Who do you have?
Well, I feel a little bit...
L-O-L.
I feel a little bit of an affinity towards Brock because of Paul Heyman.
I hate Brock Lesnar. He defeated the streak. I hate Brock Lesnar.
But it has nothing to do with Brock Lesnar. It has to do with the affiliation with Paul Heyman because Dave and Paul Heyman and I all went to the same college.
Dub C, Paulie Dangerous.
We are all graduates
Dub C.
of Westchester Community College.
That's right.
So when I see Paul Heyman, I'm like, oh, that's a fellow alumni.
So who are you going
I mean,
with?
he's had a little bit more success than we have.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Oh, Lord.
So this is my thought. Brock Lesnar loses the title to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Yeah, and then he's obviously going to go to UFC, allegedly. That's the talk. He's going to go to UFC. Guess who can't fight in the UFC right now because he just committed assault? Conor McGregor. Brock Lesnar
like, who
tears
wrote
it up in UFC. Conor McGregor wants a shot at Brock Lesnar to prove he's the real tough Tony of the UFC. Dana White won't let it happen. Guess who will give Conor McGregor a chance? VKM, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Conor McGregor just tears it up in the WWE. Brock sees this like, whoa, man, that's my ground. Vince's like, well, you left, so guess what? That's Guess what? WrestleMania 35, MetLife Stadium, where we have Undertaker and John Cena. We are going to have McGregor versus Lesnar. You're welcome, WWE Universe. That is the WrestleMania 34 and part of the 35 card in a nutshell. Let me know what you think is going to happen at WrestleMania in the comments below. I thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, her band playing May the 12th. Don't forget to come out and see them. Don't forget that I got this shirt from ProWrestlingCrate.com, and it fits great. Makes me look pretty jacked, I think. So that's going to do it. I hope everyone enjoys WrestleMania. It's going to be a blast. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Of course you're excited. It's WrestleMania! Yeah, we'll just point at the sign.
We'll just point at my Steely Dan posters.
Don't forget, make sure you like, share, and subscribe this channel and this video. Find me on Facebook.com/DaveCTheVoice, Twitter @DaveCTheVoice. And until next time, on behalf of myself and Magnificent Margaret, this has been the Dave Canning Sports Show, reminding you to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone. And God bless America. Woo!
Welcome to